In this video, I'll be showing you the best Valorant console settings for PS5 and Xbox players. These include the best aim settings that I have found. For some settings, you will see the option to enter precision mode in the bottom right corner. Doing so will allow you to make finer adjustments to your settings. Start by opening the settings, then go to the general options. Set rotate map with player to off. This may take a little getting used to, but it will help you read the map better in the long run. Set show map region names to always, then turn off both invert controls. For the minimap settings, I set the size to 1.1 and zoom to 0.9. You can adjust this if you like, but you will want to see as much of the map as possible. Set the keep player centered option to your preference. I leave it on, but many people turn it off. Turn on minimap vision cones. Use your right trigger or R2 button to go to the privacy options. Set these as you like, but be sure to turn on the allow crossplay option. On console, you can only crossplay with other consoles, not PC, so you will want to keep this enabled to help you find games faster. Go down to the other settings. Set the enemy highlight color to either red or yellow. I use yellow as I find it easier to react to, however, you may prefer red. Set show bullet tracers to on and show new player tips to off. First-person handedness controls which side your weapon is on. This is preference, however, I recommend trying both to see what you prefer. Head to the top and switch to the controls tab. Press R3 or your right stick to open the controller presets. I find Valorant to be the best, however, you may prefer to use an option that is closer to other games you play. Go back, then switch to the aim settings. The best aim settings for you may vary as it is dependent on preference. However, I will be showing you the settings that work best for me. For aim sensitivity, I use 10, but if this is too high, then turn it down to 8 or 9. Turn on the advanced sensitivity settings. Keep both base sensitivity settings at 10, then reduce the focus and ADS sensitivity options to 9. Set the sniper sensitivity options to 7.2. For focus ADS priority, use prioritize focus. Then set the focus and sniper behavior options to hold. Turn off invert vertical aim. Keep aim inner dead zone as low as possible. If you are experiencing stick drift where your aim is moving slowly to either side, then increase the inner dead zone. Typically, you won't want to go above 0.07. As my controller is new, I use 0.02. Set the aim outer dead zone to 1. For base aim curve, I use extreme for a sticky feel. Alternatively, you can use standard and lower your base sensitivity slightly. If you are coming from Apex Legends or Call of Duty and use a linear responsive curve, then linear might be the best option for you. Set focus, ADS, and sniper aim curve to light. Go down to the movement settings. For crouch behavior, hold is the better option as it allows you to switch between crouch and walk or run faster. However, toggle is the better option for beginners. Set walk-run threshold to 0.87, default movement mode to run, and movement dead zone to 0.3. Switch to the advanced options. Set weapon swap behavior to tap for secondary, alt weapon behavior to hold, and turn on fast melee equip. Set the L2 R2 button dead zone to 0.05, plant diffuse behavior to hold, and auto-equip priority to strongest. Turn on the stance indicator. Turn off the walk while in focus, dampen shooting sensitivity, and vibration options. Go to the top and switch to the stats tab. Adjust the stats as you like. If you only want to see your ping, then go to the network RTT option and choose an option. I like to use graph only. Go across to audio settings. Your sound settings are up to preference, however, feel free to copy mine. I set overall volume to 100. Sound effects to 100, voiceover to 80, video volume to 80, all music to 50, menu and lobby music to 100, and agent select music to 100. Go down to the voiceover settings, then adjust them as you like. I use the default settings with only tactical callouts in chat being turned off. Switch to the voice chat options. Again, these are preferences, but I highly recommend turning on the enable voice chat option as communication is key in Valorant. Go to the other settings. I like to turn on the VoIP Ducks music option. This will lower the volume of music when other people talk to make it easier to hear them. Test playing with enable HRTF turned on and off. I prefer to play with it on as I find it makes it easier to hear footsteps. However, you may prefer to keep it turned off. Go back and you will now have the best settings for Valorant console. Consider leaving a like if you found the video helpful.